Hi guys, welcome to MVB Life Empowerment Sessions. We are back again with another good gist, and my husband is going to introduce himself and throw the topic for the day.
She said my husband, so I'm her husband. My name is George, and I'm her husband.
Okay, George, my husband.
Yes.
Take it away. What is the topic today?
So, in this modern, in our era right now, right?
Okay.
When we talk about relationship, right? I'm going to read it from here. So when we talk about relationship, it's more like there's two things that comes into mind. It's either sex or money.
Okay.
These has been like the two main factors that people consider. So it's if you are broke, right? Can you get a girl? And if you are good in sex, can you get? So these are the only things the main topics that people talk about.
Be both.
Right? That sounds good.
Have
so
money and be good.
So my question is, how can a broke guy, right? How can someone that is not financially sound,
Okay.
show love to his or her partner?
Well, it's not about being broke does not mean that you cannot love your partner, right? But the partner that you have, they want to know that you have ambition, you're doing something to grow, and they want to see that you have a vision.
That's true.
You can be broke and bring nothing to the table, Like, let's say, for example, if the female has some kind of money, or like maybe they don't have that kind of money, but they're able to do certain basic things, right? You as a man, remember the Bible talks about the man has to be the head of the house.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't just say I'm bringing love, but you bring nothing to the table. Like, let's say, for example, you're lazy, you're selfish, you're self-centered, but you want love. You want to be taken care of. How do you expect that to work? It cannot work. So it's not necessarily to say that the person doesn't have money, but the person might also have poor qualities in terms of like being a partner. Because when you're a partner, they are like, for example, I'll give instances like there are some men, for example, that don't work, but they stay home with the children, or maybe they take the children to school, they take out the trash, they help to clean, to fix the house. They do everything to make sure that life is kind of balanced. But you cannot not give anything and get everything. It doesn't work like that.
I get your point, right?
Yeah.
So from all that you have said, how can a broke guy, show love to somebody that they love?
Well,
but my main point is
you're talking in terms of tangibility.
Because right now when we talk of relationship, right? Like I said, it always come back to if you can provide my needs, you are out. And others will say, I'm the lady, I have my money. Or I'm the guy, I have my money. I just want someone that can give me good sex. So these are the generation that we are in. These are the things that they talk about. It's either or. So most ladies will say, I'm not going for a broke guy because they cannot finance my needs, right?
Well,
and then so it's like if you don't have the money, like a young guy, you are starting life. You don't have the means, you don't have the money right now, right? So I meet someone now, but maybe I'm just trying to put things together. Like, how can a young guy, like you are a lady, how can a young guy, let's say I met you now, I'm interested in you, but the money is not there. So what do you expect from the guy who is broke, who don't have the money now? Because that is what is currently that is what is going on. If you don't have the money, move to the side, let the sugar daddy come. So what?
Not per se, but okay, let's put it in. I'm gonna speak from my perspective because remember, women are different.
That's true.
There are different women out there, but I'll speak from my perspective and also from a godly perspective.
Okay.
So basically, when you meet someone, you want someone that you can build something with, something tangible. You're not just looking for resources, right? You're not just looking to be taken care of. Obviously, it's great. Like I always say, the soft life is lovely. It's nice. But number one, when you first meet someone, you want someone who's genuine and honest.
That's true. Yeah.
Right? You don't want a guy that comes to you and pretends like, oh my God, I got my stuff together. Like, people can dress, people can pretend like, oh, they can give you the world, but oh my God, they can't give you the world. So now you have carried somebody else's child, and this person has this perception that you have your life in order. So they're coming into the relationship thinking that, oh, you have your life in order. Like, oh, I have a responsible man, or I have in this case, we're talking about guys, right? Yeah. You're coming into a relationship, and you're saying to yourself, oh, I've seen a man and he's responsible, because that's what you're showing me. You're showing me that you're responsible. So in my head, it clicks that, oh my God, God has blessed me with a responsible man. But you, the guy, you know you are lying.
No, it's like, I get the point you are bringing across, but it's not like that. There are people that they are genuine, like the reason I'm bringing this topic is right. It's like that some guys are really genuine. Like it's not like they are trying to do something to impress the lady. Okay. That is not like a kind of guy that I'm going for. Okay. Like it's not. Because there are people that, and all of these are based on things that I'm reading from social media and other communications. It's like the guy is genuine, but the money don't add up, right? So, there was this conversation about this lady. The lady is well-to-do, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy is like George, quiet, don't really like to talk much, right? And this girl, the girl is always pushing this guy. Like I said, the guy, he's that reserved. I don't want no problem. I don't want it. So he preferred to be indoor. If I'm not going to work, I'm home. Right. But here's the case: the girl on the other side wants someone that, can you have to be out there. Spend and all of that.
Okay. So that's the lifestyle she's used to.
Maybe that is what the society is now taking us to.
No, it's
you have to be out there, show what you got. So this is the guy. My guy can provide for me. My guy did this. That's like, oh, see. So it's like, if you are a guy and you cannot, you love the person,
right?
But you don't know. What do I do? Because most would say, what does women really like? What?
A lot of things. Women like a lot of things. And we also like to be taken care of, period, right?
So if you are broke, then you can't take care of a lady. Then
out. The thing is, that's what I'm trying to say. You can't just say you're broke. The question is, what is your vision? Do you have a vision? Where do you see life? What are you working on? What are your plans? And when you go on the drawing board as a guy, whether you're broke or not broke, what is your plan? What are you envisioning? Are you just bumming around? You know what I mean? Because if you're not envisioning anything or planning or writing something down, like Miles Monroe always talks about that. You have to be a caretaker of your home or your place. It doesn't matter how much you have, but if I could see how well you take care of just the little things, then I know that if God blesses you as that broke person, right, that you can still take care of the greater things. But there are some people that, number one, you're broke. And secondly, you are stingy, you are selfish, you are lazy. I beg. Why should somebody else entrust their entire livelihood, in your hands? So the thing is, there are different things you can do to show someone that you care. And when
what are the different things though? That is what I'm looking for. What are the different
number one, when you are genuine, a person knows you're genuine. But there are some people, they will tell you they don't have money because they know you have money. And then because of that, they take advantage. But they're using their money to do other things.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But people, your partner or the person you're dating, they're not stupid. They just play along. You kind of get what I mean? So it depends. Are you there to really be with the person, or you just want to take advantage of the person? So normally when these things happen, that's where you have people now playing each other, and which is not a godly thing.
Like you asked me the other day.
Which one? What did I ask?
If you were dating now, what are the 3 things you would want to see from a guy?
Oh, a lot of things.
I said 3.
Honesty. You definitely have to have money and vision. That is the thing. No, because nobody likes to be poor.
No one wants to suffer. What is the third one? Add the third one.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. As a young person, it's good to, if you're not old, I mean, if you're young, make sure you are putting your life in order. Why should you jump into the pit of hell? Because why am I saying these things, right?
You didn't finish your 3 things, though. You just finished.
No, because you started laughing. You can't live. You can't survive without money. It's not like you're saying like, okay, you want to live luxuriously and flamboyantly, but there are things that need to be taken care of. Responsibilities. They require money. Obviously, yeah, love is great. But we can't be on the streets. Your landlord will kick you out.
I think if you are broke, they cancel you out.
No,
unfortunately.
That is not it.
So what is your third one? What do you third one?
Don't listen to him. I didn't say if you are broke, you'll cancel out. But if you are broke, do something. Show that you're doing something. Even if you're cleaning, you're making some kind of income.
What is the third one you look for?
You know? Of course, a person who knows God, number one. Because if you know God, then I believe that God is directing you in
someone that is godly.
Yes.
Someone that is honest. And the third one is, if you are broke, don't get close.
Well, you know what? I don't want broke part. But I'm not saying you're disqualified. I'm just saying, like, have your affairs in order. Because one thing, okay, guys that are broke, this is what you're targeting, right? Guys who are broke. Let's look at it this way. When you are saying you want to start a family, right? What do you expect your wife to eat? What do you expect your child to wear? Who's going to pay the school fees? So I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, okay, let's say you meet a girl, the girl's working, right? But then the girl loses her job, or she gets pregnant and she's probably out on maternity leave and stuff, and she's the one who's been doing everything. What will happen? She will be so hungry, she can't breastfeed the child. The milk will come. And you're expecting her to be understanding. She should go borrow.
All right. I get your point.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like they are.
So, this is what I would say.
Be in love, but
if I'm in that situation at the moment, like if I'm in that situation, I think the first thing is to be honest, like you mentioned. Just tell the person, the partner, like, this is my level. This is where I am. Like, you know,
right now,
I don't have all like, you know, everything in place. This is what I can afford. And as to what I have to show you, if I can work with you, if I can work out with you, because those are the things that I would do. If I can work out with you, I will do that.
Right.
If I have to, like, you know, pick you from one place to the other, like things that I can do, but it's not like it's going to be Janice. Like when I do it, like I'm doing it out of the love that I have for the person.
And discuss, like, you know, your desires. What you expect.
Don't worry, the ladies desire, the guy can't afford it, so I won't.
No. But that's the problem, because guys are coming with low expectations. They expect women to have low expectations of them.
Did you say that the second one was money, and if the guy don't have money, they are cancelled out?
No, I'd never put it like that. People, please don't have him misquote me. I did not say that. All I said is, like, prepare.
That's cool. Prepare, definitely.
Because sometimes, like, let me give you an example. A guy will say he's broke, he has no money, but he's wearing a Gucci belt that probably costs like $700.
It was a gift.
Okay. Okay, as a man who's supposed to cultivate, take the Gucci belt, go and sell it to somebody else. Collect that money and go and invest it in something.
But you know, maybe that it was a Gucci belt.
Okay,
that put a lady to him, though.
But where did you get the Gucci belt?
Next time, gift.
Next time I meet you again and you are wearing, what do you call those, Balenciagas?
It was a gift too.
A gift too?
Yeah.
Hey, then all these people are gifting you should gift you money. Doesn't that make sense? If people love you so much to be giving you expensive gifts, maybe those people, if you talk to them and say, oh, you know, I would appreciate cash. Because it's a gift. Abi?
My brothers. This is the world that we live in.
My sisters, open your eyes.
I think you have to make money one way or the other. Whichever way you have to make it happen, please make it happen.
Not whichever way, with integrity.
Exactly. Yeah. On a more serious note, I think everybody, like, you know, wants to be catered for. Everybody wants to be look after. Everybody wants someone that they feel more safe and secure, and the person can provide for them. So either angle, like even if you are the girl or you are the guy in the relationship, like everyone should be able to provide some form of finance, like to like
partnership,
definitely to the relationship. And I'm sure, but and it all comes back to, I know I didn't let you talk much about it, it's all about communication. It's like being able to talk about things, like being able to be open to talk more about, like money and things that you like, things that you don't like,
health,
and definitely health and all of, like, anything that needs to be talked about, to talk about it,
and priorities, I would say. So like, let's say, I'll just give an example. Let's say you're not making a lot of money, right? But you do know you have responsibilities. These are things that need to be taken care of. Let's say in the house, your husband and wife. We're talking in terms of husband and wife, right?
I didn't say husband and wife.
No,
I said a guy looking for a
but because if you're looking for a woman, you're looking for her with the intention to get married, right? You're not looking to wall up time. Why should you wall up time and give me a headache and stress?
Just go ahead. Thank you. Let's continue.
I should get a headache and stress and I'm not married on top of that. That's foolishness. But we are thinking, you want to move forward with the person, right?
Yes.
So that's why I was saying, like, lay the foundation of where you're going. Plan properly. What's the point of getting a headache and dating and being broke? I mean, I feel like these are things we're not taught and people don't really talk about it. People just want to date for the sake of, oh, I have a girlfriend, I have a boyfriend. Everybody has a boyfriend and a girlfriend, but that's not what it is. When you date someone, it's with the intention you want to get to know them with a future in mind. Well, you don't agree with me. I told you people will come after me, but it's the truth.
It sounds good, right? And it's good to plan. It's good to have that goal, that intention. But it's not all dates that would lead to that.
Right. It's not
so
all.
It's like I said, it's okay to have that concept, that idea, that understanding that my end game is that we are going to get married.
Right.
But because normally when they don't end well,
sometimes things happen,
and you feel like that you've been used, and because it didn't go.
Yeah, somebody used somebody. Yes, continue.
that is when, like, there'll be a whole lot of, like, like the things that we don't want to experience happen, the cursing and the fight and like all, like, the unnecessary things comes in.
Well, so it's good to have to go with the right mentality.
Definitely.
So I feel like if you're honest with each other, right, when things are not, if they're not going well and you're just not compatible, you can walk away peacefully.
That's true.
But if you're hiding something from someone and the person find out later, of course, forgive me, Jesus, but they're gonna cuss you out. They're not supposed to cuss you out, but you are a wicked person. So they are going to tell you so that you can repent and not do it to another person. So don't go around messing people's hearts. It's not good.
That is true. It's not good. Don't mess people. But on a closing note, right? To close it, if you are a guy and you are about to enter into a relationship and you don't have, financially, you are not really there, you don't have your finances in order, the first thing that I would say to do is just let the partner that you are about to enter into the relationship know your status. If the lady is actually in for the long run, that has, like, the goal of, let's stay into this and get married, I'm sure she will understand that, okay, I think this person has the end goal of us being together, and you can work things out. I think that is, like, the best way to, like, to go about it.
And I think you do it with wisdom. You get to know the person first. You're not just obviously going to just go there and open a can of worms and cry, I no got money, I broke. Hey, the girl will run. So just use wisdom. I feel like get to know the person and let the person get to know you. Take your time. Take your time. And even when the person gets to know you too and you're getting to know them, they will know, okay, my boo cannot afford this place. That's true. That kind of thing. So, but you don't just jump into extravagant things. Obviously, if you start buying me flowers now, cake, Hey, the Boatengs, Prada, and then you come next time and you're telling me, oh, today we are just eating gari. It's like, what happened? Just so do things properly, because expectations should not be cut off. If you're bringing me flowers, bring me flowers next time.
Don't start and end. Whatever you start, continue.
Continue.
So please like, share, subscribe. We are going to continue with this conversation. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment and give us some of the topics that you want us to discuss. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.